Welcome back to a new video. I recently had the experience of watching two Australian films that came out not too long ago. Bring Her Back, starring Sally Hawkins, and Talk to Me, featuring Sophie Wilde. And let me tell you, both of them turned out to be major disappointments. I went in with an open mind, expecting something fresh, creative, or at least engaging. But what I found instead was a pair of films that felt like perfect examples of how much modern cinema is struggling to come up with original ideas. With Bring Her Back, I was stunned by how far it missed the mark. Rather than focusing on compelling storytelling, atmosphere, or characters we could actually connect with, the movie leaned on absurd, almost offensive attempts at shock value. The kind of scenes we were given, completely unnecessary, irrelevant, and even gross. It's as if the filmmakers decided that throwing in bizarre or uncomfortable moments would somehow count as originality. It didn't. Then came Talk to Me. This film had been marketed as something daring and innovative, especially in the horror genre. I thought maybe I'd be in for a tense, eerie atmosphere or some psychological depth. But instead, what unfolded on screen was another shallow exercise in cliches, with predictable scares, and a storyline that fell apart the more you thought about it. Once again, instead of true creativity, we got empty provocation, things that seemed designed to shock for the sake of it, without any real meaning behind them. What bothers me most is the trend these movies represent. It's as though filmmakers today believe that if they serve us something bizarre, vulgar, or absurd, we'll automatically call it bold or groundbreaking. But real creativity doesn't come from making your characters do things that disgust or confuse the audience for no reason. Real creativity comes from telling a story that resonates, from exploring ideas that stick with you long after the credits roll, from characters whose struggles feel human and genuine. That being said, Australian cinema is capable of so much better. If you really want to see what this country can bring to the screen, I strongly recommend Wolf Creek and its sequel, Wolf Creek 2. Those films are raw, terrifying, and intense, but they actually work because they have a purpose and a story that pulls you in. They respect the audience, even when shocking us, and that makes all the difference. They show that Australian movies can be powerful and unforgettable when done right. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming reviews. And of course, leave me a comment down below. I always enjoy reading your opinions and starting a good conversation with you. And while we're at it, what are some Australian movies you've enjoyed that you'd recommend?
Dear viewers, the movie Bring Her Back, since it's the most recent movie, is available for rent right now, while the movie Talk to Me is streaming on Paramount Plus. If you like the Wolf Creek series, are streaming on Tubi, and I remember they were also available for free on YouTube, but I don't know if they still are. You can check it out. Thank you very much for your patience. I'm not a movie critic. The main purpose of this video was to give you an idea from my point of view. I'd like to hear from you if you want to share in the comments. What do you think if you watch these movies? And thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned for my next video. Take care and goodbye.